YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Coach Rob 619 back with another top 10. I just shot one like 2 weeks ago, and that was my personal list. That was my personal 10 fragrances that I'll be wearing, this summer 2015. But after looking at that video, I realized there's a lot of niche on that video, and I understand that the majority of my audience, you guys, wear designers. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys wear niche and got a 50-50 blend, kind of like me. But I didn't want you guys to feel, those that do wear designers, I didn't want you guys to feel that you got to go out there and spend all this money to smell good, get compliments, or just be, just have something on nice for the summer. So what I did, I took 10 fragrances out of my collection that worked well for me in the past, still work well for me today. Fragrances that I just get a ton of compliments with. And like I've told you guys for years now on my channel, man, the designers, when it comes to compliments, when it comes to fragrances that just smell good, they appeal to the masses, designer is the way you want to go. So once again, put 10 fragrances together, and now that I'm looking at this list again, this is not only is the top 10 summer list, this is the lady killer list. These fragrances are very well received by women. And if anybody tell you that they're not, they either one, don't know, or two, they're lying to you. Those out there with a significant other, if you're watching this video with your girlfriend or with your wife, and she smelled these fragrances before, I guarantee that she's going to say she either like them, love them, or really enjoy them. I promise you. So without further ado, I'm going to jump to this top 10 list. I do have an honorable mention. The only reason this is not in my top 10 is because for the last 3 years I've been talking about it. One video 3 or 4 years ago I said this was San Diego in a bottle. This should be on anybody's top 10, summer, spring, any hot, warm climate area. In my opinion, works well for me. Get a ton of compliments. I absolutely love this. It's a bargain bin fragrance. You can find it in your Ross, Marshalls, online, cheap, Amazon. Honorable mention, Nautica Voyage. Great fragrance. Aquatic. Has a sweetness to it. Oceanic. Saltiness. Some people may be put off by the saltiness vibe, but to me, I don't get that much. But I have seen people say, oh, it's a little too salty for me. But to me, I love it. Fresh, salty, aquatic with a melon background, and it has a nice honeydew melon sweetness to it. That was my honorable mention. Now let's jump into number 10. Number 10, this bottle right here works well. Women love it. I've always received compliments with this. This will work well for you. Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. Another fresh smelling fragrance. Aquatic. Has a little bit feminine touch to it, and that's probably what the women like. But real great one. Make sure you get this one if you don't already have it. Coming in at number 9. This is a newer one to my collection. I read somewhere, I think I talked about this before, but I read somewhere, one of the comments when you guys left, and to some people this smells like Bergamot 22, Le Labo's, and that's been getting a lot of hype lately for some reason. It is a great fragrance, but I don't really get the resemblance in Bergamot 22, but you may get that. Some people do, and that's Dior Homme Cologne. Another fresh one. What I mentioned this smells like to me before, this is Italian Icy. Those little cups of Italian Icy you get, this is lemon ice. That's what this is. It has a real freshness to it, a real zesty lemon vibe, but it has like this. It feels cold to me. If cold can be a smell, that's what this is. It's like frozen lemon, frozen lemonade, Italian Icy in a bottle. Dior Homme Cologne. Women love this one too. I get compliments with that. Now coming in at number 8. This one is a classic. I think a lot of you guys already know about this one, and if you don't have this in your collection, I mean, you just really slipping. You definitely need to put this. It always performs well. People always compliment me. I mean, old women, young women, middle-aged women, it don't matter. They compliment me with this, and it just works well in heat, well in the summer. And that's Versace Eau Fraiche. Another great one. I had this in my collection for a while, man, and this one always works. Another fresh one. Kind of similar to Dior Homme, and I'm smelling them back to back. Fresh lemon, citrus, real clean. Has a nice little aquatic background. Another great one. All these share similar vibes. So they're mostly citrus aquatic, so that's what you're gonna get. Coming in at number, where we at? 7, Mugler cologne. Now this is a great one. Mostly I wear this to the gym because it just smells real fresh and clean. It's it's real inoffensive. You're not gonna bother anybody by it, and it just works well. To me, everybody says it's a soapy scent, which I agree with. But this is to me, it's more of a mature. Out of all these on this list, this is the most mature smelling fragrance in my opinion. Older women seem to really enjoy this one, and it's a just real clean fragrance. So if you don't want to wear anything that's too loud and projecting like a beast or whatever, put this on. It's real calming, soapy, clean fragrance. I love this to wear around the house, when I go to the gym, or even in the office. This is a good office one. The women pick this one up in the office. So if you guys wear something in summertime, you want to wear something not too offensive, something you can wear in the office environment, wear this, and I guarantee you a woman gonna give you a compliment. Now, where are we at? I'm losing track. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 6. This one is an all-around fragrance. You can wear this day, night, summer, spring, winter, fall. It don't matter. This performs in any weather, any climate, any condition, and that's Chanel Platinum. This is a beast. This, I mean, is this very versatile. You can, like I said, you can wear this at any time, and oh, man, it smells so good. This is elegant. It has a nice little floral to it. Clean. Has the citrus, and it has something in the background. I don't know what that note is right off the top of my head, but it's something in the background. It's a classy scent, man. It's just a distinguished gentleman would wear this all year long, and you'll do well. Chanel Platinum. Trying to zip through this list, guys. Now coming in at number 5. This was in my personal list and my other top 10 video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But this one, like I said then, I'm gonna say again. This is Hawaii, Maui, in a bottle, and that's Bvlgari. Aqua Marine. Great smelling fragrance. This is the best in this list to me. This is the best aquatic as far as natural smelling. I probably like Voyage, probably the best for an aquatic, but that smells synthetic compared to this, in my opinion. This is authentic sea, water, salt. I mean, this is everything you would expect on a yacht. You smell in the ocean, some clean water. You out sailing somewhere. This is what this is in the bottle. You're out on a yacht smelling fresh, clean water. Bvlgari Marine, Aqua Marine. Great one. Compliment getter all day. Coming in at number 4. This one everybody knows about. Some people call it bland. It's boring. It's generic. It doesn't really blow their socks off. That's what their first impression will be. Then 4 months, 6 months later, that same person will tell you, "Oh wow, it grew on me. It smells good. I get 1,000 compliments a day, etc., etc." And that's Bleu de Chanel. I'm sure you heard that. I'm sure you've seen people on here, and they tell you how this is so boring and generic, and I can't believe Chanel made something like this, and that same person 6 months later telling you this is one of the greatest fragrances in their collection. This grows on you, and this definitely works. Like I've said 1,000 times, when I go to a department store and I ask the sales rep, "What do you recommend?" I'm looking for a fragrance, without a doubt. If they sell this, most of the time they sell it at Macy's or Nordstrom. If I'm in there and they sell this, buy this. This is what the women are telling me. Smells great. Compliment getter. And people tell you they haven't received a compliment with this, they either look hella crazy when they go outside, they dressing like a bum, or they just lying. I can't see how you don't a person to smell you with this on and say it doesn't smell good. To me, it has like a grapefruit note. I don't know if grapefruit's in it, but it has this. It smells like white grapefruit to me. Aquatic, citrus, real fresh, and it does the trick, guys. Bleu de Chanel. Pick that up if you haven't. Grab a sample if you haven't. Coming in, we're at the top 3 now. Coming in at number 3, This one is an absolute stunner. People stop me in my tracks and ask me, what do I have on when I'm wearing this? And this is weird. And this is the one, like, if I'm wearing this around my family for some reason, like, I wear all kind of colognes every day. I'm constantly wearing colognes. And there's two fragrances people ask me about, even after I told them 1,000 times, every time they ask me, hey, what's that fragrance? I told you what it was last time. Allure on Sport. People, this one in Bleecker Street. If I wear it around my family or friends or people I'm around a lot, when I put this one on, which one? Dude, it was the same one that I wore last time. I wore on Sport. Got on Bleecker Street. Hey, what you wearing? Bleecker Street, the same one I told you last time you asked me. So for some reason, and I wear a ton of stuff, they always notice this one and that one. Now this one, great, great lemon, creamy. It's a creamy lemon scent. This is a little thicker than the rest of them. This is not your aquatic. This is not really, in my opinion, it's not. It has citrus, but it's not a zesty citrus. This is a citrus that you would cook with, if that makes sense. You know, this is something that that's mixed with cream and other ingredients, and it comes off like thicker and just sweeter and just like a full lemon with an array of other things. This one is probably, yeah, out of these, this one is the most, I'm not gonna say complex, but this is the most, this is not aquatic, put it like that. It's not aquatic. This is lemon, cream, great fragrance. It projects like a beast. It lasts all day on me. And it definitely gets recognized in the crowd, and people always ask me about it. I don't know what it is with that in Bleecker Street, but those two, people always ask me about them. But anyway, I don't want to keep rambling. That was number 3, Allure Sport. Number 2, if you follow me, you've heard about both of these fragrances. I've talked about them. I love them. I love them from the first time I smelled them. I still love them. I'll probably always have these two in my collection. I received the most compliments with these two combined than a lot of fragrances. Than fragrances that's 3-4 times the amount. And number 2, you know me, follow me, you know about Kiton. This one is great. Man, this is, it's green. It has like an oak moss vibe to it. You get leather. You get, to me, I get a pineapple. I get that pineapple that's similar to a vintage. People tell me I'm crazy for saying that, but it has that same suede pineapple vibe. Now, vintage is a total different beast, but just the vibe, you know what I mean? You gotta understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying it smells like a vintage, but it has this rich, masculine pineapple suede leather thing that I find in the vintage. But it's his own fragrance. But this is a great one. Another projection beast, great sillage. People come by like 5 minutes later, like, man, who walked past here? I mean, it's thick. Wherever you are, the trail is going to follow you, and it's going to stay in your last spot. And smells great. Find yourself. I mean, look at the juice level on this, man. I've killed this bottle. I don't have too many bottles. If you go back and look at this video and watch all the levels of the juice of these other ones, they don't compare to this. And I've had some of these fragrances I've had for years in my collection, especially the Versace Eau Fraiche. Let me see. I've had this probably 3 years. And look at the juice level. This I've been wearing a ton of this, so this is probably why it's one of my most complimented fragrances. And to finish this up, coming in at number 1. And I said in my last video, this is probably knocked off Kiton, but I love this one. Dior Sport. Look at the juice level on that. I've had Kiton longer, but it's definitely catching up. They're both probably like at 50%. And this one is iris, citrus, a little bit of floral aspect in there, and it just works wonders, man. It just smells good. And some people say they don't get good longevity out of this one. I get great longevity out of this one, man. I get 8 hours, sometimes 9, 10 hours out of this. Even when I think it's going, people will come up to me like, damn, did you just spray on something? Dude, I sprayed this on like 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's like 3 in the afternoon, and no, I didn't just spray this on. But it's still going. Now, I'm not picking it up, but people around me are picking it up. So this definitely, I don't know what those people are saying, but I definitely get good longevity out of this one. And number 1, Dior Sport. And this is a 2012 version. There's a different version This one has like pinkish color juice. The other one is a clear, and I smelled it before, but I forgot what it smells like. But they smell totally different. They're two different fragrances. That one is a real ginger heavy base. This one is more iris, real clean, balanced fragrance. So I like that way more than the other. So if you have the old one, it's still worth it to go look into this one. But anyway, that concludes my video, guys. I hope I didn't rush through this too fast. I mean, I'm already at 15 minutes. I tried my fastest to go as fast as I could so you guys can get these fragrances and this video wouldn't last forever. But anyway, depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Let me know out there if you guys have any of these and if they do well for you. And I guarantee you, I'm going to read some comments that people say some of these fragrances on that list do well with women. And if you women out there watch my videos, let these guys know that this is the list they need to be wearing for the summer. Peace.